Do you have goals? Do you have dreams? Do you have ambitions? Ambitions. Do you have something you live for? Is there something you want to achieve in your life? If you said yes, how close are you to achieving them? How close are you to reaching them? What steps have you taken that have gotten you closer to achieving your goals? Or have you not taken any steps? Are you lost? Do you not know what to do, where to take your first step, where to go to begin? If you said yes to that, it's okay. Because it's happened to everybody. Everybody has felt lost. There is not a person alive who there's not a person alive who hasn't felt lost at least once, who hasn't had any sense of direction in their life, who doesn't know where to go. There's nobody in the world like that. And if there, by some miracle, is, there is a good chance they're just lying to make themselves feel better. And since we're on the topic of being lost, if you said you don't have goals, ambitions, something to work for, something you live for, something to achieve in your life, are you doing okay? Are you in a good spot? Would you say you enjoy your life? Don't get me wrong. I'm not asking this to be like, well, if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a dream, if you don't have ambition, you live a boring life. I'm not saying that. Because it's easy to, well, let me put it this way. It may not be a big goal, but even something like making it to tomorrow or getting through the next work day, getting through school, that is an amazing goal. And that still counts as a goal. You know, I mean, I guess even then, that means like you're not goalless, ambitionless. Anyway, it's okay if you're feeling lost, no matter if you have goals or not. If you're just feeling lost, it's okay. There are so many other people out there in the world, millions, billions of people in the world who feel lost or have felt lost. And if you're in this mindset, it's easy to think, I have no direction and I'm all alone. Because everybody else around me knows what they're doing, knows what to live for. And a mindset like that absolutely sucks. I'm not saying that you suck as a person for having that mindset. No, I'm not. Your mind can be a bully sometimes. And I understand that very well. Very, very well. So if your mind is like that, allow me to be your saving grace. Allow me to be your voice of reason. You're not alone. Everybody's felt lost. Everybody there. I can guarantee you right now, as I'm telling you this, as you're listening to this, if you're feeling lost, that there is at the very least 100 other people out there who are in the same boat. Maybe not the same situation, because no one person is stuck in the exact same situation. And if they are stuck in the exact same situation, by some chance, they will not, I mean, it's very likely that they will not have the same feelings towards that situation. To elaborate, let's say you lost this high-paying job, and now you're stuck working at a normal 9 to 5. You might be miserable, but someone else who is in the same boat might be like, hey, I have more free time. Sure, I have less money, but I'm living a more peaceful life, a calmer life. So, even if you have the same situation, you're in the same boat as someone else, there's a good chance that you guys don't feel the same about it. And that's completely normal. That's completely fine. Not everybody is the same. Nobody is the same. We all feel things differently, think things differently, have different opinions. If you are feeling lost, I'm here to tell you it's okay. Take your time. Don't rush things. Don't force yourself to do something just because you feel left behind. You feel like you don't have anything to live for. Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do. Take some time and try to find something that speaks to you, whether it be a sport, a new hobby, maybe taking classes for maybe baking, cooking, maybe even reading something, anything that keeps you going, something that can ignite a spark in you, like help you figure out what you want to do in life, like what goals you want, what ambitions you want. Like I said earlier, simply wanting to wake up and make it to the next day, that is an amazing goal to have every single day. That counts, and that is enough. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Now, aside from feeling lost, if you said you have goals, you have ambitions, you have dreams, do you also have someone there that doubts you? Whether it be a friend, a family member, maybe even your own mind. Is there someone, anything, something that doubts you, that makes you feel like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna be able to achieve my goals, my ambitions. I'm not gonna be able to make my dreams come true. Is there someone or something in your life that makes you feel like that? I know quite a few people who are like that. Me, I wanted to be a streamer. I want to be a streamer. I want to be able to interact with people, maybe uplift people, hopefully uplift people with my silly content. maybe make people laugh because they like my personality. Maybe make people, I don't know, maybe save a life, Maybe I can, I don't know, putting smiles on people's faces, that's always made me happy. But wanting to be a streamer, that's a really, really niche thing to want, a very looked down upon thing, even though it's like one of the biggest things that anybody can do. And not everybody can succeed, of course, but anybody can do. I mean, depending on how you view success, it's very difficult. It fluctuates. For example, say success for me is having 100 followers. I'm successful. I already reached that, and I'm so grateful for reaching that. Maybe that's not successful for you. Maybe you wanted more. Maybe that's not enough. In which case, like I said, success is different for everyone. But that's not my point right now. My point is, I know a few people, friends, who don't agree with what I wanted to do, Of course, my closest friends, they support me. They agree with it. My family members, they agree with it. They're supportive of it for the most part. But this still relates to my point, okay? This still relates to my point of having someone or something in your life that doubts you, or makes you doubt yourself. It just started raining, so I hope that the background isn't too bad. Sorry if it is, but if anything, enjoy the rain BGM, I guess. All natural. I didn't find it off the internet. It's right here. It's like on and off. But anyway, back to my point. But I do have friends who are like, Xynzini, you wanna be a streamer? Why? It's not gonna get you anywhere. Do something else. Go to college. Go work your life away in college. Go find a career you're not gonna like. For me, I didn't go to college. I didn't want to go to college. it felt like it was shoved down my throat when I was in school, and I didn't want to go to college. Because in my eyes, yes, college can help you, can get you a career, or can maybe get you into a career you like. Maybe get you into your dream career, your dream job, okay? Maybe. But I wasn't interested in any of those careers. In fact, I just wanted to live a peaceful life where I can just relax, make steady income, and enjoy my life. Nothing big. And then streaming. That's something you can do alongside that life. So, perfect. But the friends I have, even if I would like say something or be like, hey, I hit blah 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 today, I have this many followers now, they'd be like, well, you're not doing anything with your life. Very, very pessimistic for absolutely no reason. And I hate people like that. I really do. And I had to cut a few people off because they were like that. And speaking of which, let me just tell you, family, friend, or not, if someone is making you doubt yourself, constantly being negative, trampling all over your dreams, then you can cut them off. It's okay. I don't know what your dreams are. I'm really hoping they're good, nothing bad. Then, yeah, if they keep spouting negative things about your dreams, cut them off. It's fine. You don't have to stay in contact or talk to people you don't want to talk to, or talk to people who ruin your peace, who bring drama in, who make you feel like you're not worth anything. You can cut them out of your life. And if they have an issue with that, that's an issue they can deal with themselves, because it doesn't involve you. Okay? Now, I know I'm just some dude on the internet. You can go ahead and take my words with a grain of salt. Because advice is meant to be there to help you. It shouldn't be shoved down your throat. And, me talking about this, who knows? Maybe you relate to it. Maybe it'll comfort you. And I hope it does. So again, if you're feeling like, if you have someone that makes you feel like you aren't worth anything, that makes you feel like your dreams are meaningless or pointless, that keeps trampling on your peace, trampling on your dreams, making you feel terrible, ignore them. They're not important. And please, I know, I understand, like, advice, you can take it if you want to, you can leave it if you want to. I really, really want you to remember this piece of advice that I saw somewhere on the internet. I don't remember where, but it goes, people who mind don't matter, and people who matter don't mind. And I'll leave that up for interpretation. I understand exactly what that means, and me saying what it'll mean, sure, it'll help, but if you don't think about it, you might not entirely understand it. Even though it's quite literally really easy to understand, it's just, I feel like it's something that you should come to understand on your own, right? Not be told what it means by someone. So remember, people who mind don't matter, and people who matter don't mind. Also, this is like entirely unrelated, I think, sort of, but it is another piece of advice that I really, really like, that I made up myself, but maybe it was out there somewhere, I don't know. I just started thinking, one day I was playing basketball and I thought about it, and it's play like it's the last time you'll ever play. And that can apply to everything in your life, right? Like live. Well, I mean, of course, live, because it's the last time you'll ever live, and you understand everyone has one life. But you know what I mean? Like, do what you want. Nobody can tell you otherwise. If you have a goal, go for it. If you have ambitions, go for it. If you have dreams, make them come true, no matter how long it takes, no matter what you have to do, make them come true. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Because the people that talk, the people that doubt you, that tell you off, that make you think that your dreams are worthless, that they're pointless, those people don't matter. Treat them as stepping stones. you gotta, everybody will encounter hate like that. So, it's just a stepping stone. You gotta overcome it. Don't listen to them. Ignore them. They don't matter, okay? Again, for the third time, people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. Please remember that. If there's anything you take away from this video, remember that one piece of advice. Please do. Of course, again, let me just clarify. I didn't think of that one myself. I saw it online somewhere, and the other one, play like your life. Oh wait, play like it's the last time you're ever gonna play. That's mine. I'm just kidding. Yeah. But again, if you're feeling lost, take your time. Breathe. Don't push yourself. Take it easy. Because you won't find something you love if you're constantly making yourself do something that you hate. So if you don't know where to go, if you don't have dreams, goals, just take your time. You figure it out eventually. Trust me, I believe in you. You will. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because you will. You understand? Now, again, I'm sorry if I'm talking like this. It is a little bit later than it usually is, and I don't want to wake anybody, but I really hope you enjoyed my video today. And if you made it this far, if you made it to the end of the video, please let me know in the comments if you have like a quote or a piece of advice that someone told you, someone gave you, that stuck with you. Because I'm curious, and I'll respond. Well, hopefully, if I remember, I'll try to respond with if I remember a quote, I'll try to respond with one that I was told. Of course, I could always just search up quotes online, but I feel like it would matter more if I gave a quote or a piece of advice that I was told myself in person by someone that meant something to me. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But anyway, my name is Xynzini. I'm often live on Twitch. I upload a YouTube video every Wednesday. My Twitch is Xynzini. My TikTok is Xynzini. Please leave this video a like if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to me, because if you like hearing me talk about like heavier stuff like this, and giving maybe giving my own experiences, please let me know, because I will talk more about this. I will talk more about that. But have a good rest of your day, or a good night, depending on whatever time you're watching this. Make sure you eat, make sure you drink water, and make sure you rest well, because all of that's important for you to stay healthy, and I would absolutely love it if you stayed healthy. Please, have a good rest of your week, or a good weekend. Have a good month, have a good life, have a good year, have a good everything. And remember, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Your dreams are yours. Don't let anybody trample them. But for now, as always, take care, and bye-bye.